Bonjour à tous, welcome back to our course about the French luxury industry. After the parts concentrate about the methodological parts, now we are going to go through French fashion luxury part. So in this subject, today in this topic, we are going to talk about brand and lifestyle in French fashion industry. Well, first let's see what does it mean the word luxury means. In Latin, the word luxury come from Latin, means luxus. And what does it mean, luxus? Means excess or debauchery. So the very first notion of luxury is rather negative. So we can watch, we can see, we can observe from these paintings that all these Roman people, they eat, they drink, they listen to music, they are naked, they dress, they want to make fun. And this very first meaning of luxus means the excess of pleasure. So the excess of pleasure will become décadence, the decadence. So at the beginning, the definition of the word luxury is rather negative. But word is changed in time. So in the 18th century, the Académie Française, which conduct the French dictionary, they define luxury as an excessive sumptuousness. Well, the meaning of excessive still remained, but the content of the excessiveness changed a little bit from décadence, from pleasure, to sumptuousness, means something which is very delicate. And in modern time, more and more meaning coming to join the meaning of luxury. In modern time, its definition has shifted toward a less negative concept with the current Académie Française, which define luxury as refinement based on a lifestyle or splendor and comfort. Okay, so as I said, more and more meaning are associated with luxury. So the word prestige is also very often paired with luxury. The word prestige describes the image that a product or brand forms in the mind. And that leads us to the concept of reputation, which is that everybody knows, which is well known to be prestigious. The idea of luxury includes also a more materialistic elements, but both concepts are being linked to a certain way of life. So luxury is a way of life which provoke prestige, which involve reputation. And we will see that more and more meaning, positive meaning, coming to define the word luxury. The idea of pleasure coming to play. Beyond the industry and the business of luxury, there is an entire world of desire, about pleasure, about well-being, about life, but that is also something more about identity, about charm and refinement. So the word luxury become more and more complicated, which involve more and more facets of meanings, which might be a little bit contradictory according to the different situation that you refer to the word luxury. So luxury is definitely a way of life, a lifestyle. And so 20 years ago, opulence was simply a matter of possession. Luxury good remind possession. I buy it, I own it. The very fact that I own, that I possess something, means that I am somebody very different from the other. So even bling is also a rather negative meaning of luxury. But in the 21st century, luxury is a philosophy. It is a way of life. It is a lifestyle. People are looking for a living space that enhance their well-being, their life. So I think that most of you know that there is a TV show, Emily in Paris, which has a very big success when it comes out. So in this TV show, we can see that the French lifestyle is the very important elements of this TV show. And this TV show come out in the age of a social media age in the 21st century. Many people like it. Many people said that it is nonsense. Many people said that it is not the true French lifestyle. We might say that this TV show represents a kind of American viewpoint about French cliché. So personally, I also think that as long as this is an American TV show, so this American director, they try to describe the cliché of American people about the French cliché of French lifestyle. In the TV show, there is a war between the old school and the new trend. Emily, a young girl, a young American girl, represent the American mindset, whereas the Sylvia represent the old school director of marketing. She was wondering at the very beginning that why there is no reason that we, a French traditional luxury brand, will need you, a young American girl, to tell us how to make marketing in French, in the luxury industry, in which French people, they think that they know how to do it. In fact, there are many French brands refer directly to France or to French lifestyle. So you can see that there are many brands. For example, in food, we got Evian for water, La Durée for macaron. When we talk about tea, you should definitely buy the Frères Mariage. When we talk about the fruit jam, you think about Bonne Maman or Fauchon in Paris. When it comes to about the spirits or alcohol, you think of Veuve Clicquot for champagne, Moët Chandon, and also for the red wine, you will definitely think of a Bordeaux, Chateau Margaux, and so on. For these house goods, Le Creuset et La Conche, so they are all kitchenware. Cypress, that is a very prestigious mark for candle, for perfume. And for cosmetic, we got L'Oréal, L'Occitane, Caudalie, Lancôme, Sephora. Some of them are more prestigious, more expensive, whereas L'Occitane and Caudalie, in fact, these are brands which represent a lifestyle of common people, normal people, whereas Lancôme and L'Oréal, they are brands for more rich person. And for fashion and lifestyle, we got the Saint James, in which the ocean, the sea, is the very important elements of its creation. We got Cézanne and also APC, which are famous for their bags or other fashion, personal luxury goods. And for luxury clothing, everybody knows Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, Dior. And for shoes, accessory, there is this very sumptuous and prestigious Hermès. Every girl wants to have a pair of shoes, high heel of Christian Louboutin, Louis Vuitton, Le Beto, Longchamp, all these bags, shoes, wares, and so on. And when it comes to about jewelry, we got Cartier and Chaumet. So these, we have seen many brands which refer to French lifestyle. But what is French lifestyle? At the left-hand side, you see those very old cliché about the way style of how French people, they wear, how they eat, how they behave. But we notice that in the 21st century, the French lifestyle evolved gradually to a very different image, like this very young lady on the balcony, enjoy his croissant and his café, and with the smartphone in her hand. We can see that this image of French lifestyle is polyvalent, there are many different facets of this French lifestyle. You have luxury French lifestyle like La Tour Eiffel, Champagne, Dior, or these young ladies very well dressed and they shop Chanel and so on. The French luxury industry want to sell you a dream. They want to sell you a dream of romance. And this is the romance, the romantic French lifestyle that you dream of. Like these Asian people, they enjoy their breakfast in front of l'Arc de Triomphe, or this young couple enjoy, basically I think they are commit suicide because it is impossible to have a dinner on the top roof of a building. But this is the so-called romantic cliche about the French style, to have a dinner on the top of a roof and with the L'Arc de Triomphe behind. And these are what you think those beautiful French Parisian young lady dress. These are all cliche, like this red beret or this white t-shirt with blue strips, or Chanel or shoes, or even these bags. These are what you think that French people wear and dress and eat, but these are what they actually dress. You can see that the color is very simple, white, black, or small flower, very simple bag, but with taste, with style. So French people, they choose what suits their lifestyle. And these are also some suggestions that that the young lady or a female will dress in summer, in autumn, in winter, in spring. So these are what they actually choose. You can see that this is very, very, very different from all these défilés de mode that we read on the magazine. And of course, French people eat, but what they eat very different thing. When it comes about fine dining, of course, there are many, many fine dining restaurants, 3-star Michelin guide dining restaurant where you can enjoy exquisite food, champagne, caviar. This is the lifestyle of these rich people. But in French word, there is also a very important word, which is convivial. What does it mean, convivial? It means that family member enjoy meal. At the end of the day, they talk, they eat, they drink. But this is also typical ordinary people French lifestyle. Even in the kitchen and on the table, taste and fun and pleasure and comfort is very important. So you see that there are also some brands for houseware, for tableware, for kitchenware. Even when you cook something, you have to use very fine, very beautiful kitchenware, so that you feel fine, you feel comfortable, that this is a very exquisite, sumptuous lifestyle or life. At the end point, I would like to present you some contradictory quotes. The first one, La vie est faite de petits bonheurs. Life is full of petit pleasure, 小确幸. Well, and also Louis Vuitton said that the Louis Vuitton woman is more about equality. Equality within some women that needs to come forward to be noticed and to be recognized. The third one, fashion is just another accessory for someone with great style. So luxury goods are one thing, but people who choose to wear this or to use these luxury goods, they also have to see that does it fit his own or her own lifestyle. The last quote, affordable luxury. These are two words that don't go together. Affordable means that you can pay for it. Luxury means sumptuous, prestigious, or recognized. So according to Bernard Arnault, we think that affordable, luxury, these are two words that don't go together. If you want to afford something, then this would be something very common, and then there is no uniqueness in this sense. What is luxury should be unique, should be rare, should be prestigious, should be sumptuous, should be expensive. So that is the reason why he defined luxury in his own way. So this is all for today's lesson. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.